Man with the garden hoe. I'll start on the 2-minute mark per usual. Gotta check my watch because Facebook doesn't have a countdown that I can see for it. In my garden. 10 seconds in. Still waiting for the first viewer. Hello, viewer number 1. Welcome. I just started a couple seconds ago. Thanks for the likes already. You know, there's a love button too. Just saying. 4. Welcome, my first 4. I'll be starting at the 2-minute mark. We are about 30 seconds in, which means another minute and a half. And I'll be starting. Hi, Ms. Zandy. Good to see you 2 days in a row, back to back. And if I do another one, maybe back to back to back. Thanks for all the likes. You know, there's a love button too. Just saying. Well, we have another 1 minute until we start. I like starting on the 2-minute mark. It gives people a moment to get in here so that more people can see from the beginning instead of coming in after it starts. I'm going to show you guys something that I think is pretty cool. Thanks for the love buttons. I love being all loved on. Two-way love street, right? Not a one-way love street, but a two-way love street. Alright, we'll be starting in about 40 seconds. Oh yeah, it's Thursday morning. That's why there's not a lot of people here. They're all working at some job. Blah, vomit. I love all the love. For so few people here, this is a lot of love. I dig it too. Alright, we're going to be starting in about 15 seconds. I have no idea how I'm going to start it. I just know what I'm going to be showing you. My garden hoe. Totally unscripted, so I got to think of something here off the top of my head. Okay, let's get started. Welcome to my backyard. You know, perhaps the biggest form of rebellion is to grow your own garden, and it has to be organic. That way, big business interests are out of your life. If it's not organic, big business is totally in your life. And I'm talking about big business that actually profits by poisoning their consumers. So a great way to be just an awesome rebel is to grow your own organic garden. And if you can't do that, then go support your local farmers that are growing organic produce. And you can be a rebel just the same. It's pretty awesome. So here's my first attempt at harvesting my own seeds. Actually, roots, we'll call it. I haven't done seeds yet, but roots can be like seeds. But here's what I did. I love my trips to Las Vegas. I have a friend out there. His name is George. And he harvests a lot of his own seeds. And I saw him do this. He picked up something at Sprouts, which is a grocery chain out west. And I saw him just keep the roots. I don't remember what the produce was, but he kept them. He's like, I'm just going to put these in the dirt and they're going to grow. I'm like, whoa, no kidding. That easy, huh? Like, yeah, and this dude really knows what he's doing. Every Monday night he does this thing called vegan salad sandwich night, and when I'm in Las Vegas on a Monday, I always go because it's so worth it. It's such an awesome experience. But anyway, he's the one that got me thinking about this. So when I got back home to Wisconsin, I'm like, okay, if this guy can do this out in the desert, right, I can certainly do this out in the nutrient-rich soils of the Midwest. So I got myself some scallions, some green onions, organic, and you know that part where they have the roots, you can see the little roots coming out of the white end of them. Well, I decided I would snip them about an inch above that area, just an inch with some scissors. I just did a few of them, like 5 or 6 or something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see 7. I think I did a couple more, but I see 7 growing. I should have counted. So anyway, I did that. I put them in the dirt, root side down, and I left the very tips of them that I had snipped just at the surface, not totally covering it up. And then I gave it some water just once at the time that I planted them. And that was only 1 week ago. It's rained twice in that 1 week. And here's what we have so far from that. Let's see, flip this around. Check that out. That is just 1 week worth. 1 week. When I put them in the ground, just the tips were sticking up. You can sort of see where I snipped them with the scissors. Remember I said I just snipped about 1 inch just 1 inch from where you see the little white roots when you pick them up from the grocery store. So I didn't go and buy seeds. I didn't go to a gardening store. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just wanted to try this because I think it's exciting. I picked up some organic scallions, organic green onions. I snipped about 1 inch above the little white root part, put them in the ground, and left the very tips of them, which would have been this, just above the surface there about a week ago. It's rained twice since then, and 1 week later, this is what we have. Isn't that freaking awesome? So in coming days, well, I'm going to be traveling now, so I should say in coming weeks or months or whatever, I'm going to experiment more with this stuff. I've also done, oh yeah, I guess this isn't my first time, second time. I've also done garlic. Like you can go and get raw, organic garlic and, you know, in the bulbs, right? It's got the protective skin on it. All I literally did this, and this was in the winter time when the ground was actually thawed at one point in the winter. I threw some garlic over, some garlic cloves, bulbs over my shoulder into the dirt into one of my gardens. And then the following spring, I had all these garlic greens growing. It was amazing. And that was a couple of years ago. And so every year I get, and they're annual or perennials. So every year they keep growing back. And what I'm going to do with these new things here, these green onion greens, these scallion greens, I'm not going to dig them up like most people would do. Same thing with garlic. I don't dig them up. All I do is I keep snipping the greens. Like, I'm gonna let this grow a little taller. It's only been a week, but like when I get back from my trip that's coming up, so about a week from now, I'm just gonna snip probably about a 1/2 inch above the soil, like right around this area. I'm gonna snip right there, all these greens, then they're all gonna grow back, and then I'm gonna snip them again, repeat over and over again, and it's gonna keep producing. And then they're gonna come back next year because these are perennials. Same thing with the garlic greens. So this is a huge money saving tip as well, which feeds into the rebellion, I guess. This is a huge, I mean, it's like you go out and you buy it once at the store, not the seed store or the gardening store, but like the grocery store, some really good organic produce where they save the roots, and you put the roots in the ground and you can grow them. And you just do that one time and it keeps producing infinitely. I mean, that's like the most bang for your buck you're ever gonna get on anything. It's incredible. And then, so I don't eat the garlic. I don't dig the roots out at all, whether it's the garlic or the green onions. I just keep snipping the greens. That way they keep producing. And there's more nutrients in the greens than in the bulbs and in the roots anyway. So from a health perspective, it's healthier. From a financial perspective, it helps you create and save way more money. And from a rebellious perspective, it keeps big business interests that profit by poisoning you out of your life. So that's all the benefits of doing it that way. You can also do red radishes. My friend George, that I told you about a few minutes ago, he does that with radishes and all kinds of things he puts in the ground that he never digs up. They just keep producing, and he takes the greens and he'll make salads out of it. He'll put them in sandwiches, and he'll do all kinds of stuff, or just snip them and eat them right there, which is typically what I do. It's incredible. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to scroll up and read the comments now, which there are not a lot of because it's Tuesday morning. Most people are at a job somewhere. Everyone's saying good morning. Good morning to everyone. Tammy, this is what you want to do? Cool, you should totally do it. It was so easy to do. I mean, literally all I did is I picked up some organic green onion from the grocery store. I snipped about 1 inch above where the roots are, and I put them in the ground, and only about 1 inch down. I kept the very tops where I snipped it just peeking above the soil, and then I watered it just once the day that I planted it, and then it's rained a couple times since then in 1 week, and I would say we've got a good 7 or 8 inches of garlic shoots, green shoots that have already come up in 1 week. It's incredible. And garlic, same thing, and radishes, you can do the same thing with all those. So many more too, and I'm gonna do much more with that. It's a lot of fun. Hey Justin, hi Yvette, hi Tammy. And then you can make videos about it like I do. Hi Sandy. And then if you have an online business, you can plug that into your online business like I'm gonna do right now. I have my website, passionfitness.info, lots of free stuff. You can go to my healthy recipes section where there's self-explanatory recipes that are healthy, and all those are free. One thing about me that a lot of people appreciate is that I don't have any secrets that I charge any money for. Even though I have an online business, I'm very much an entrepreneur, online business owner, but I don't have secrets that I charge money for. I don't monetize secrets like a lot of people do. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just don't. But I don't have to, and the reason I don't have to monetize my secrets, I can just give there's total 100% transparency with everything. That's why I give everything away for free. The reason I can do that is because my income is focused on residual and passive income, so I can afford to do everything for free. Pretty sweet. So yeah, check out my website, passionfitness.info. Look at the healthy recipes, and you'll find lots of good stuff there. I've also got my website, tomberkenmeyer.com. If you go to the Get Healthy section of that website, you'll see a healthy grocery list. That's been hugely beneficial for lots of people. And probably half the things on that grocery list, if not more than half, you're going to be able to do what I just showed you here in this video. There's so many things you can just put in the ground if you save the roots, harvest the roots or harvest the seeds, and they will grow beautifully. I mean, really beautifully. And again, I don't have any secrets that I monetize. I'm like totally transparent. I give everything away for free. I'm an online entrepreneur and I give everything away for free, and I can do that. I can afford to do that because the only income I like is residual and passive income. Because residual and passive income allows me to work for free 100% and just give you guys everything for free. So go to my websites and just pull everything out of it for free that you want to help you do whatever you want to do, including gardening, including food and recipes and healthy living and all that stuff. I think you guys will like it. Thanks, Lisa. Glad you liked my recipes. And last but not least, I'll include this in the description after this video is done. So far I just have the link to the Passion Fitness info website, but I've also got a vegan cooking channel where I've got over 80 episodes so far, over 80 videos of different vegan meals. And that's at veganplaylist.fireyourboss.xyz. That's veganplaylist.fireyourboss.xyz. Check it out. Over 80. And about half of them, I would say, or probably at least 1/3 to a half of those 80 plus videos is focused on vegan meals you can make in 10 minutes or less. Super fast, tasty, orgasmically delicious, and crazy healthy. Anything crazy healthy is crazy rebellious too against any big business interests that would dare profit by poisoning us. So check out my vegan playlist. You'll freaking love it. It's amazing. And I give everything that I do, I give away for free. Everything I do, I give away for free. So enjoy that. Angela, the soil is organic. I've actually, when I bought this house over 6 years ago, it was already chemical free, and I've never put down any type of chemical-based fertilizer or any pesticides, no herbicides, nothing. My soil is very nutrient dense. It's got all the 50-something minerals it's supposed to have, and yeah, it's organic and it's nutrient dense. That's important too, because without all those minerals, even if it's organic, without all those minerals, the plants can get sick and they can get bugs and all kinds of things. So the immune system of the plants are very strong because the soil is very good. So then when I eat these plants, I'm very strong because the soil is my external metabolism. The soil is all of our external metabolisms. So the soil is the most important part. It has to be organic and it has to be nutrient rich. And I'm sure that has a lot to do with the fact that these beautiful, I'll show you again, these beautiful onions that I harvested from the grocery store, not the seed store, grew this much in 1 week. That's about 8 inches worth of greens, I would say, in 1 week. I think that's partly because of the amazing soil that I have. You can see, I mean, you can see the color. It's like so rich. Beautiful, rich, organic soil. This is your external metabolism right there. It's the soil. The soil has to have all these 50 some odd different minerals in it because that's what the plants get their nutrition from. This is what builds up the immune status of the plants. Like, we have our own immune system, but the plants also has their own immune system. And the problem with big agricultural farming is that the soil is so stripped of its nutrients that the plants become so sick that they need the poisons and the sprays that the chemical companies are more than happy to sell to farmers. So they're kept alive basically on life support, those poor little plants. And then we eat that stuff, and we cannot help but be nutrient deficient toxic people because we're eating nutrient deficient toxic plants that are nutrient deficient and toxic because they're growing in soils that don't have all the minerals that they're supposed to have, and they're sprayed with poisons. The soil is our external metabolism. So my soil has all the minerals, very nutrient dense, very complete. It's organic, free of all toxic sprays, and I don't use any of that stuff. Not even on my lawn, I don't do it. Like, everyone puts fertilizer to kill dandelions. I don't even do that. Everything here is completely organic. So these plants are so strong, their immune status, their natural defenses are so strong, they can fight off bugs and disease on their own without any chemical sprays whatsoever. And then I eat these plants that are very strong plants, and I have a strong immune system, and my natural defenses are built up by these wonderful plants. So I don't get sick, and I haven't really been sick in over 9 years because of that. So that's how that works. It's pretty simple stuff. Just remember, the soil is your external metabolism. So question where you get your produce from. Is it coming from really strong, nutrient-dense organic soil so that you're eating plants with a strong immune system, strong natural defenses? I hope that makes sense. That's like the number one most important thing to know about gardening and about how you buy your produce, is to know the quality of the soil that it came from. Not because the quality of the soil is going to go directly to the quality of the plant, which goes to the quality of you and your health. The soil is our external metabolism. All right, I'm going to scroll up and look at the comments here, and I'll probably end this soon. I really went off on a tangent when somebody asked me about organic soil. It's such an important question. Need a way to grow veggies on my balcony. Any ideas? Yes, they actually make vertical gardens now, Yvette. Check those out. Just Google vertical gardens. You'll see all kinds of stuff. It's pretty neat. Your recipes are good. Thank you, Shannon. Shannon says my recipes are good. Check them out, people. PassionFitness.info. Look at the healthy recipes. And TomBerkenmeyer.com. Go to the Get Healthy section. You'll see all kinds of stuff there too. And veganplaylist.fireyourboss.xyz. You'll see over 80 videos of vegan meals you can make at home. Love fresh gardening, grew up gardening. Cool. Do a potted garden for your balcony. There you go. Tammy, that's a great idea. Potted gardening, but also vertical gardens are great because then you'll have more space to do more gardening. It's kind of like, think of massive downtown cities like Chicago or New York with these massive skyscrapers. It's like they don't want to grow out more and take up more square acreage. So what do? They go up, they go vertical, and they fit much more people into a small condensed space than they could if they stayed on the ground. So vertical gardening works the same way. And you can do it on a balcony, or if you live in an apartment somewhere and you don't have a yard, you can do vertical gardening. That's okay, Yvette. Most of my backyard only gets sun a few hours of the day because of all the trees I've got back here, but it's enough to grow things that require a lot of sunlight. They just won't grow as fast, but as long as they're getting regular sun, they will still grow. So that's not a big deal. You just have to be a little bit more patient for everything to come through. All right, everyone. Thanks for the comments and all the feedback. I'm glad you guys all got something out of this. I'm going to close this live feed off for now. Feel free to continue loving up on it and commenting after it's done. I'll still see them and we can still discuss things. And please share it. If you know people that would like this, click the share button. And I'll catch you guys later. I will edit the description of this video to include all the links that I referenced in this video. Remember, I give everything away for free so you guys can benefit from everything. I don't have any trade secrets that I charge money for. And I can afford to do that because the only income I focus on is passive and residual, so that I can afford to do everything for free. It's the only way to do it, in my opinion. Take care, everyone. Talk to you soon.